Hi, Coach Darnay here. Just coming into you on Sunday evening. Wonderful day today. Beautiful outside. Absolutely beautiful day in San Diego. Today's topic is teaching the next generation and how our words matter to their life structure. I happened to be on Skype today. I just kind of went through because I was going to Skype my son, and my niece, who is also my goddaughter, was online. And I haven't had an opportunity to talk to her in maybe about a month or so, which is maybe a little longer than a month. I saw her last month. So this month I didn't, so I didn't see her and I didn't talk to her this month. So, and she's away at school. She stayed at school for the summer, and it was just a whole lot of stuff going on with her this year. So just a time to reconnect. And she is in her last year of college, and well, just about her last year of college, and she was having the whole thing about, what am I going to do next? What am I going to do now? This is all I know how to do. This, and this. And I backtracked with her a little bit, and I asked her some really poignant questions like, what do you really want to do with your life? I know that we are a family of artists. We perform, we sing, we dance, we act, we love art, we love music. We do that. We are a talented bunch of people. And we're also, she's talented, but she's like on the other spectrum, like this big brainiac, random facts person about the sun and the moon and the reflection of the light and light bending and all those numbers and fractions and stuff in her head. So her heart says be a musician and be a performer, but her head says I need a practical job when I get out of school so that I won't end up poor. And I had to kind of talk to her, because literally when we started talking about what was really going on with her, because she kept going, I don't know about next semester, I don't know what's going on, I don't know if I'm going to have this, I don't know if I'm going to have that. And I just kind of started talking to her, just kind of honing in a little bit down, drilling down, until I broke bedrock. And she just bawled, man. Just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I can't do it, blah, 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 blah. And it was just so many things that were going on with her that she had not opened up and shared. And she was like, I chose this profession because I didn't want to end up like them. And it was like, wow. You're choosing to be miserable, or you're choosing a profession that you know you're not going to be happy in because you don't want to end up like somebody else. And she was like, well, everybody hates their job. That's normal. And it was like, wow. No, it's not normal. It's accepted. It's widely accepted. So in the mainstream of life, it has become uncomfortably normal. But it is not normal for you to be unhappy about where you are in your world. And then I began to explain to her about how I came to the conclusion of where I was with my life and being unhappy in my world. 35 years old. And that was the first time that I woke up one morning after spending about 2.5 or 3 years of just drilling down in the self-work and working on all of the things that make me me, and looking at my life and saying, what do I want and how will I be happy? I woke up one day, 35 years old, and living above my friend's house in an apartment that was this big. My son's bedroom was an extra large closet, and I didn't even have a bedroom. My bed was actually in the living room. The sink in this apartment, when it went out, because we washed the dishes, it was actually connected to the bathroom sink. So if we didn't ebb and flow the bathroom and the front sink, the bathroom sink would overflow with the dishwater and be all over the bathroom floor. But that, in that place where I was really ashamed to let any of my family and friends come over and see, after 3 years of working on myself and my self-esteem, that was the place where I found out that I actually have worked enough on myself to be happy. And that is when I decided that there were certain things that were non-negotiable in my life anymore. Like, there would be no more winter very soon. And about 5 or 6 years after that day, 5 years after that day, I was in California. There would be no more loveless men in my life who were not able to commit to being 100% with me. Because I'm a hell of a woman and I give so that they need to be able to give back. And that's just reality. No more accepting the small parts of life is really what it came down to. And I had to teach my niece that the small parts of life are the crumbs that are non-negotiable in terms of what we accept. We live big lives. So in order for you to live your happiest, your most excited, your most wonderful life, you have to live out loud and on purpose, and it is okay for you to be scared. And I explained to her that living out loud and on purpose and living in your purpose means that you have to make a plan and you have to work towards that. And then I talked to her a little bit about the law of attraction, and I told her the reason why that psychology degree is coming is because you are actually putting your intention towards having it. So I submit to you, if you put your intention towards having something else that would make you happy, you'll get it. Or some variation of it. And I gave her the option to look at the spectrum of the industry that she was interested in and allow herself that if she didn't reach this area, to fall into the spectrum of that industry and be happy in herself because she did all she could and gained all she would using every gift that she had. I don't think we spend enough time telling our children that they are as brilliant and as wonderful and as beautiful and as magnificent in their greatness, right where they are. I think that we should all take time, whether we have children or not. If you have a child in your life, pour into that child and let them know that they are everything that they're supposed to be, and they should never accept living underneath who they are to be safe. Because safe and secure is for old people who want to go to Kmart or Walmart and buy sneakers so that they don't have to slip because they're old and they've lived their lives. But the truth of the matter is, people go to Walmart all the time. So it's not just that. But safe and secure is for people who don't want to try and be more. And the world is full of that. So screw that. Teach them to be big and bold and beautiful. Safe and secure works. But we have a world of safe and secure people who hate their lives. And as for me and my family, I'm encouraging them to love 100% of who they are and go for every piece of who they need to be in order for them to have the biggest life. Because we live in full and we leave in empty around this mug. And that is an incredible part of life in 4G. Because without the kids knowing that they can live full, where is our world going? We need to give that to them. We need to give them permission to be great. Life in 4G is living in God, living a life of gratitude, living a life of giving, and living unapologetically in your greatness. This is Coach Darnay saying, teach your kids to be great. Have a great evening.